Hi, everyone. Dr. Frankie here. And I am currently recording from New York City because I'm here for the next 3 weeks or so on business. And I wanted to make sure that I get on and deliver for you all. I'm happy to be here. I'm going to cover a topic that focuses on gay men today. So, understanding the different types of gay men, sort of a comprehensive guide. I know there's a lot of terminology. It keeps changing and evolving, and even sometimes I feel challenged by it. So I just thought I would take a few minutes to sort of go through some of it to help folks better understand. But just to give you an update on me, I'm here for business, but also I'm born and raised in New York City, and my dad is here, and he has Alzheimer's. And I know a lot of us are dealing with parents who are aging and starting to deal with significant health struggles. And my heart goes out to all of you, and because it's so hard, and there's a lot of just misinformation, and also I'm finding just like hard to find information. It's hard to access information and to get the supports that we need so that we can support our loved ones. And it's kind of surprising to me at this point that there isn't more information that's more readily, easily accessible. So that's what I'm dealing with. And it's been really, really rough. And I'm trying to think about anybody that I know that has experienced it and maybe is connected to resources and can shed some light on some of the aspects of it that I'm having to sort of trudge through, that it's just like really hard to understand, and feels like when you're trying to juggle your own life and your own career, your own friendships, your own relationships, and then to figure out how to have time and space to research and find the solutions and supports that family members need. It's almost like a part-time job. So definitely working overtime these days, but it's important and something that you just got to do. So I try to stay positive about it and just keep digging until I find the answers and the solutions to the problems here that we're trying to solve. So without further ado, let's just jump into this topic. It's good for me too, because it's a healthy distraction. I love my work, and it gives me some deviation from the stress of my dad's health condition. Understanding the different types of gay men. Today, I'm going to give you a comprehensive guide. Wading into the world of gay culture, sex, and dating can be overwhelming, from history to pop culture to norms for meeting people socially and romantically. It can feel like there's too much to get caught up on. One thing that can be tricky at first is navigating terminology within the community. It's like changing and evolving all the time, and it's hard to stay up on it. If you're trying to find your footing on the apps, you may see people describing themselves or what they're looking for in terms that you're unfamiliar with. No need to panic. Today, I'm going to share with you, details about different types of gay men and how they might describe themselves, the terms they may use. The first I want to point out is top, bottom, verse. Many gay men, especially on dating apps where matching for sexual compatibility is the goal, identify as a top, a bottom, or verse, indicating whether they prefer to be the penetrating partner, penetrated partner, or are interested in either role depending on the situation or the partner. Some men might identify as a specific subtype of these roles, like a dom top, or find that one of their other identities has something important to do with their sexual role, like being a twink bottom. Bears. Bears are a specific gay subtype that often hews to a specific look in terms of body type and aesthetic. It also refers to an active community and subculture with its own values and norms. Bears often have bigger bodies and sometimes even bellies. Body hair, including long beards, may be older, like 40 plus, and may also be involved in biker and or leather subcultures. And you can see leathermen elsewhere on my written blog. Cubs. Cubs are what they sound like. Younger men with a bigger body and who wear their natural body hair, who are aligned to some degree with the bear subculture and may identify as a bear later as they age. Wolves. Wolves are also older, mature men who wear body hair and beards, but may be leaner or more conventionally muscular or built than bears, who tend to have more of a teddy bear body type. In the natural world, wolves are apex predators, and similarly, gay men identify as wolves, may be tops with a strong appetite, or who may seek out twinks who are younger and more submissive than them. Some people also use the term fox or silver fox to identify an older male gay top with natural body hair. Otters. Otters are usually younger, 20s and 30s, men with a medium amount of hair and body hair and a slender to athletic build. Otters may have previously been twinks at a younger stage of their lives and may at some point come to identify as bears or wolves. Twinks. Twinks are younger gay men who are often imagined as slender, delicate, and hairless, maybe even removing their body hair. Twinks are often imagined to be bottoms or more submissive partners. Circuit gays. This term relies on defining another one. Circuit parties refer to a series of parties popular with gay men that happen throughout a city or even all over the world, usually featuring house music and some degree of recreational drug use. For people involved in the circuit party scene, and who may travel to attend multiple parties back to back as a circuit, there's a specific aesthetic that's widely popular with a very lean, muscled, and manicured physique, and featured some popular pop party look accessories like leather harnesses, jock straps, or other athletic wear. A circuit gay can refer to someone who's involved in attending circuit parties regularly and who may also adopt this aesthetic. Muscle gays, muscle queens, gym bunnies. For some gay men and their subcultures, a specific muscular physique is important and desirable. The practice of getting and keeping this kind of physique through diet and exercise can become a big part of someone's life. Muscle gays, muscle queens, or gym bunnies might have the body or physique of a hyper-masculine bodybuilder or athlete, but affiliate with typically gay culture, social norms, and mannerisms. You may find them flexing in selfies on Instagram or taking videos on of themselves in the gym or during workouts. Daddies. Whether or not these men actually want to be called daddy in bed, daddies refer to older, established gay male tops with a dominant personality and often financially stable. They may end up in sexual or romantic pairings with twinks or with younger gay men. Jocks. Some muscled men aren't just in it for the looks and the community, but are putting their jock straps to work on rugby or soccer teams or hitting the pavement to put their miles in. Jocks may have their own intensely networked community and social circles around either playing or watching sports. Drag queens. The drag scene is alive and well, both in terms of men who love consuming culture, like Drag Race, and queens who perform at either an amateur or professional level. These men are often interested in the craft and mechanics of performing, as well as the gossip and social layers of the drag scene. They may also be buffs of gay history and archival culture, following drag's deep roots in U.S. gay history and social movements. Chubs. As the previous categories get at, a lean, muscled aesthetic is a commonly celebrated one in much of gay culture. Counter to this, chubs are gay men who are fat or have bigger bodies, but who may exist outside of the bear label, either because they don't fit the physical ideal with heavy body hair and a round belly, or because they don't identify with the community. Thin men who date chubs may be referred to as chub chasers, which is a distinct dynamic within the gay community that's separate from the more mainstream term chubby chaser, then that can refer to straight people. Leathermen. There's another aesthetic that may come to mind when you think of some gay men. Leather pants, vests or caps, bulldog harnesses around the chest, maybe biker gear or aviator shades, and a heavy 80s mustache. Men who fit this description are often involved in the leather subculture, a gay and queer community organized around kinky sex and relationships of power exchange, as well as some specific social hierarchies and traditional practices unique to the leather community. Leathermen may participate in specific leather social events, usually distinct from generally kinky events like munchies, or even major competitions like International Mr. Leather, and generally seek out dynamics with a strong power differential like dominant submissive. Discreet DL trade. Not all men you meet in gay spaces or on hookup apps identify as queer or gay, even if they're seeking out gay sex. Discreet or DL men may be living as straight or in relationships with women and looking for gay hookups at the same time. maybe with a set of faceless photos on an app without identifying as gay or bisexual. Trade is a linked but slightly different concept. It might refer to men who are very masculine and who pass as straight, but who still have sexual contact with other men. Though trade is usually a term others will use to describe someone, whereas discreet is a self-descriptor. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. So hopefully this gives some clarity. And if these are, some of these terms you're familiar with and others that you're not, then it just expands your repertoire of familiarity and awareness around these topics that are important in the queer community and the gay space. So thanks so much, everybody, for being here with me. I will see you next week. Kisses, hugs, take really good care.